Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Oscar Spearman with Oscar Spearman Photography and Videography. Oftentimes I get asked about the locations that I choose when I do my photo shoots and video shoots, but mainly for photography. So I have 3 quick tips for you photographers when you're looking for cool locations to do your photo shoots. Whether you're doing fashion, glamour, editorial photo shoots, and even headshots, you can find great locations that are unique and that can really help boost your value as a photographer. So one thing you don't want to do is wait till you get a client in order to start looking for locations. So that leads me to tip number 1, research. I know that sounds very simple, but believe it or not, a lot of photographers don't research their locations. Now, when it comes to research, you have to get out and drive. Yes, you can get on the internet, you can Google a location, which is typically your first starting place, so you can find out about a location or whatnot. But believe it or not, the locations that I look for and that I use in my photo shoots, you're not going to find them in some directory. So get out and drive. So tip number 2, which ties into tip number 1 on research, is build a directory. Now, it's one thing to go out and do all this location scouting, but you forget where the location is, or you only research for one photo shoot. One thing that I do is I take with me my field notes. Basically a cool little notebook where I can take notes about a location. So for example, if it is a park, I want to write down, of course, the address, what's unique about the location, what's the best time of day to shoot in that location. That's a good tip. If I want to do something at sunrise or in the midday, where are the shadows falling? Where is it going to be open sky or open shade rather? I like that. Again, when I say directory, I'm talking specifically about building your own database of locations. So if at any given time you get a client that wants to do a photo shoot in a specific area, you can go back to your field notes, and you can look up, okay, what was that location again that I went to? Bam, and you already have it, so you're not scrambling around. Just go take your camera and actually take pictures of that location. Take pictures of different details. It could be a lamppost, it could be the texture of a certain wall, the ground. I take a picture of what a building may look like against the sky so that I can build a visual directory as well as my written directory. Tip number 3, get the facts about your location. Find out about permits, find out about times of usage, and find out about the popularity of a location. There's some photographers who they'll show up to a location and find out the hard way that you can't even shoot at that location without getting a permit, and they don't issue you a permit on the spot. You have to get a permit weeks in advance, and it's going to cost you anywhere from $50 to $100 or even more depending on your type of shoots. And that's not something you want to find out when your client is right there on the spot with you. Definitely a bad look. You don't want to do that. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to comment and share your thoughts about what you like. Maybe you have some ideas on doing your own location scouting. Otherwise, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I'll be sharing more tips, tricks, and some how-tos on all things photography and videography. Thank you. Catch you next time.